Hi ho all, I'm back, Earthy Wise Woman here, and I'm here to do our Twin Flames reading for the day. So we are going to tap into the microcosm, the macrocosm, the divine goddess, and the divine God. And let's see what's going on. I'm going to adjust this a little bit, okay? There we go. I like that better. So I shouldn't be surprised, but for the microcosm, we've got a card. We pulled the same card that we've been pulling almost every week, every day this week, rather. I'm sorry. And it's the Chariot. And I know you've seen this card in several of our readings, okay? And I do want you to take focus of this. It's been falling in reverse. So what's going on in the microcosm is, people, we are not communicating. And it has a lot to do with expectations. It's one of the reasons why the divine woman and the divine man are having struggles right now in their relationships. Each are having expectations of the others, and yet not letting the other know what their expectations are. So it's a breakdown of communication. And this is an element of air, you know. This is the swords flying through and cutting a lot of calm. Or better yet, the worst thing about it is, it's not even cutting calm. It's not communicating at all. You're assuming that your partner knows what your needs and wants are. And to a very basic sense, they do. But in a very real way, they need to be told and reminded, I need this. I desire this. So we're having a lot of struggles in this department. It's also, we're driving ourselves harder than we need to. All right? Men, women, when it comes to the how does this mean spiritually is this. We know within ourselves we need to get rest. We know within ourselves we need to take leisure time and be with our mates and our spouses and our partners. We know we need to. We know it in here. But in here, we need to drive and work and drive, and we need to push. And in doing so, we're breaking down our communications, okay? So I'm going to strongly suggest you remember to take the time to breathe. You don't have to do an elaborate, fancy date or restaurant or cook anything massively for your partner or do something over the top. You just have to be there. I mean, really there. Not there and your cell phone, or not there and you reading a book, but there in the same space and energy with your partner. Because right now, what the micro universe is telling us is that, guys, we're not in sync and we need to sync up better. And we're going to go through this for a few more days. I dare say we might go through this for another week. We need to sync. And until we do, we're going to have a problem. But I do know this is solvable. Now let's look what's going on the microcosm. The macrocosm, I mispronounced the macrocosm. Now remember, what happens in the micro finally trickles down into the macrocosm, which is not surprising. We got the Lovers, but it fell in reverse. And that shows discord. And that shows, again, on the microcosm, a breakdown of communications and people not coming into sync, and yet expecting the other one to come into sync. And that does not make for good communications in relationships. Remember, we are deity. We are divine within ourselves. There is a story that Zeus saw that man, woman, human, was complete within themselves. And he thought, no, this is not good. This isn't healthy. So he split man in half. And in thus splitting them in half, we are always looking for our other half, our soulmate. It is a magic to be able to have a relationship. But it's a magic that is something that we have to continually work at. We have to continually recreate our relationships. And that is a beautiful thing. It's not hard work, but it is work. And we cannot do like the child who doesn't like the spinach and, scrape it onto your friend's plate and act like they ate all theirs. Nope, we got to eat our spinach together. We've got to work through this together as partners, as lovers, as friends. Because we are divine and we need our partners, lovers, and friends on that same level. Partners, lovers, and friends, the 3 in 1. All right? So I want you to think about that. And now we're going to go on to the Divine Feminine card for today. And that card is the Magician, straight up. Women, my goddesses out there, right now you have it all as far as the going. You want to go, 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 go. Because everything you seem to be touching is working for you. It's like I put a little in, I got a lot out. This is working for me. This is awesome. So you're driving yourself in that one way. And it's funny because for Virgos, it's like a lot of passion. And now you're seeing the fruits of your labor and you're having, this is like, oh yeah, girl, this is the way. And for Pisces, all that contemplating you had been doing for a few months, now it's beginning to show itself and you're very happy. And Leos, you guys have just been losing some weight, and that's wonderful. Your faces are looking a little bit better, and you're doing more beauty treatments, and that's all good. So for the Feminine Divine, I just can tell you, keep on feminine divining. You're doing wonderful. This is great energy for you. But don't be too hard on your male gods, okay? Don't be too hard on the fellas, because everything is together for you, but everything is not together for them right now. Right now, they're going through some struggles, which is why, and this card keeps also coming up in the readings, which is the Hangman. Okay? The Hangman keeps coming up in the readings. And what that represents is this: some struggles and questioning of oneself. Please forgive my dogs. They're females. What can they say? There are some struggles among the men. And I want you to understand, gentlemen, you are capable beings. And I realize that you're looking at your woman and you're feeling like, I am falling short. Okay, well, you're not falling short. You are actually questioning your behaviors. And you're looking back on past situations and thinking, I should have done better. I could have done better. But now here's the thing. 2 things I want you not to do. And I'm looking at the card when I'm saying this to you. The one thing I really don't want you to do is blame yourself. And another thing, blame your partner or your woman. Don't blame. Because right now you guys are in limbo land. And that's what the Hangman is. You're not up. You're not down. You're not on the ground. You're not in the sky. You're in limbo. And that can be a very awkward place to be. So women, I want you to be understanding about the fact that they're in limbo. Also, let your partner know that you're going through some trying times. Let them know that right now you're not feeling like all yourself, okay? And above all, men, do not do bravado. Don't be, I'm the man, I'm good, I'll work it out. And not talk to your partner. That is just so unfair. Talk to her. Talk to him. They will listen to you. All right? And do not put the responsibility of your happiness on your partner. Believe me, inadvertently and not intentionally, they will fail. Okay? So listen, with all this, I know right now we're going to have to hunker down with our partners. We're going to have to communicate more than we ever did before. We're going to have to never allow them to assume what will make us happy. We need to make it very clear, this is what I need. This is what I desire and want. And we need to ask them, what is it that you need from me? What is it that you want that I can give you? Because remember, the touch of deity is all around us. All we have to do is just grasp it. Sometimes we're going to have our good days. Sometimes we're going to have our bad days. But in relationships, the real ones, Sometimes there is good and sometimes there is bad. It has to be both in order for there to be balance. And I want you to remember that. Till tomorrow, blessed be. And you know something? Just love each other. Love. Because remember, every man and every woman is a star. Blessed be everybody.